Good grief. Have you just invented this joke because of what I said earlier? Yes, I have. He has. He has. He absolutely has. Right. We're going to rub out Polyphemus. We're leaving a lot of stuff on the board right now. Hang on. What have we got over here? Oh, yes. That's clearly a boat, and that's clearly a cave. That's what's going on there. Definitely. Definitely that's what that is. Honestly. Gah. This segment, it's just getting ridiculous. It's just getting ridiculous. Right. I can never remember the plot of Brideshead Revisited. I guess it's just the fog of war. Discarded gentleman. I could see that. Right, so there's this book called Brideshead Revisited. It was made into a successful TV series. It was a bit gay. I'm going to put that out there. It was a bit gay. I think they toned the gayness down a little bit for the TV. I don't know why I'm writing it out in full. But the point was here, you see, it was written by, and I'm probably going to mess up Evelyn spelling. I'm going to assume that's the masculine form. Evelyn Waugh. Evelyn Waugh. That was the name of the author, Evelyn Waugh. And it was about, I believe, two chaps growing up together in Brideshead, and a sort of a friendship that may or may not have been a little bit romantic. I think. I've not read it. I've not seen it. But that's my understanding, broadly speaking. There was also a teddy bear. But our joker here, M. Curtin, says, can never remember the plot of Brideshead Revisited. I guess it's just the fog of war. Now, there's this notion, when nations are at war with nations, that it becomes more difficult to communicate. If you imagine that you've got a load of troops, dug out in some particular terrain, and you've got a load of other troops dug out in a particular terrain, and you've got some enemy troops here, and you need to get some messages backwards and forwards through no man's land. It might get a bit tricky. You could use semaphore. Various things. But essentially, even using semaphore or coded messages or whatnot, it's going to get difficult. It's going to get difficult for Platoon A and Platoon B to have perfect knowledge of what's going on, you see. And the general term for that is the fog of war. Yeah, things happen. Nobody really knows what happens. And, they could use WhatsApp. It's got end-to-end encryption. I feel like launching an ad there, but I probably the chances of it being a WhatsApp ad are very slim. I know that seems surprising, but it's true. So when we get back to this question of the plot, you see, M. Curtins is saying it's the fog of war, but he spelt war W-A-U-G-H. So it sounds the same as war, fog of war, but he's alluding back to the name of the author, and essentially using that word in two different senses simultaneously. It makes it funny. M. Curtins, have I explained that joke to your satisfaction? Thanks. I'm going to take thanks as a yes. And let's get back to the game.